Hello. Now, last episode I gave you the enticing prospect that I would spend the entire time waiting for this route to be timetabled, but let's do something while we wait for that to happen. There's not really a useful use of time, and I'm under a little time pressure with this. So I'm going to start connecting up Hemires. Which side shall I connect? Let's connect this side. That then means that the trams are never taking passengers backward. They're always taking passengers forward, which is quite important in terms of the sort of calculation of multiple feeder systems. That it's better for things to always take things in a forward direction, because if they take them in a reverse direction, then you get paid less for them. Now, that's going to ruin my standing with the local authority, because that would have been lots of trees destroyed. But no, they're quite fine with the tree destruction now. Let us now build some billboards. Those different billboards. There we go. That looks nice. Let's build a couple of planters as well. Let's have that. Let's have another billboard. There we go. The one for soup. That's a good thing to advertise. And then I can just build the ramp. There goes the exit. There we go. That could be the station. And then the other, this is just going to be a little local service which goes from Velma's End up to the place, Hemires. Oh, they're upset. Of course they're upset. I'm very poor, so I may get away with this just by planting a couple of extra trees. Some of these nice big oak trees. Let's see if I can get away with this. You don't need to plant too many, so there we go. Did they say that? Apparently I do. Apparently I'm very poor by quite a lot. There we go. Now I'm just poor. So no, they really don't like it. Now this is already covered in trees. There we go. So now I have to be aware that whatever I do will be how my station looks, because they're going to be upset. So I'm just going to do that. There we go. I'm very poor. That's fine. I can now build my station. So there's just going to be a little station there. It's one. Now this is. So this goes up. In fact, yes, it's beneficial to go upward here. So let's do that. Let's make that a little cutting there, so that can go there. Just because that. It's going to be a little bit of a branch line, but I don't want to be just sort of too kind of branch liney. So there we go. So that can go down there. That can go up there. Then this has a transmitter on top. So. Oh no! That tunnel won't work like that. So built it. Now I'm going to destroy it because it needs to go here. There we go. Now, this is bad. This actually won't work. So, because what will happen there is you'll just end up with trains waiting for the tunnel to become, waiting at the end of the tunnel for the station to become free. So let's do that. Then let's pop that there. There we go. And that. Fine, just being a path-based signal. That could go there, that could go there. There. Actually, didn't want the one on the entrance, so there we go. That's all good. That should work nicely. Then I can just pop a depot on here. So now, this is interesting. So you just can make this a little, if it's a little suburban line. So I could put the bug on it. Yes, I have a use for the bug. There we go. Yes, it's not got that much tractive effort. It might struggle with that, especially with the hill. Let's see what happens with this. So I wanted to use the little LSWR bug, this sort of Drummond's little personal engine that he built, which has kind of an inspection car on it. But let's see how that goes in terms of actually being able to haul the train. If we can't haul the train, then this is all useless. Okay, so well, this actually can be a bit longer. This actually can be 6 days. 6 days at each. 6 days at this end. This is where it's going to make up the time. So There we go. So that's sort of running along there. Let's see how that goes. I really wanted something more sensible. So there's the NAR auto cars. Well, that's doesn't have a huge amount of power, but we could maybe pop 2 of them with a clerestory carriage and this is a very non-standard line, isn't it? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. The brake carriage can't be connected to that. I can only put the passenger cars on it. Well, there we go. Maybe that will be fine. Let's see how that goes. Let's share the orders there. So it's the NER auto cars. There we go. Pop 2 of those on the train. This is very much not a very effective. I know that's a bit of one. We should get prairie tanks a bit, but so there goes. That only gets up to 31 miles per hour. This 32. See how it coasts the hill. The hill may be problematic. The hill is okay. So this little sort of suburban line. It's fine that it doesn't have great trains on it. We will live. We will survive with this. A little bit slow going up there, but no, this is fine. It might need improving in a bit, but the local authority, we're appalling. Yes, they didn't like us destroying all those trees. Never mind. So now this is now the yes, this is almost all the way back. So this is all the way back. Excellent. So this one goes okay. Let's have a look at the timetable. So you probably want a little bit of slack in the timetable, as ever. But there we go. It was so nice with sort of auto separation patches because all I'm really using these for is just separation. There's nothing really that useful going on in terms of the actual timetable. But there we go. But just keeping these sort of spaced out. So there we go. Let's set the start date, and those should space out over the next year or so. That's not doing too bad. Let's do the same with these. So these actually may not have anywhere useful that they can do that sort of spacing out, but let's try. Let's try to set these as maybe if I clone one as well, that will start its timetable over there. So that will get nice and spread out. So there we go. So passenger shortfall. The car has a passenger shortfall. Not transporting enough. How's Cal doing? Their Cal has a passenger shortfall as well. Let's clone these. So let's clone one of those. So we didn't really start these trams at the right point in their journey, but there we go. So Fort Park again has some problem. There's Fort Park's been building some concrete road. That's very exciting. Okay, so clone that and then wait for it to go round their way a little bit. Those are going around there. Then that should be good. Ooh, those go different way to everything else. Okay, well hopefully this will work out. So that's Fort Park. Maidenhead has similar problems. We clone another tram. There we go. And West Elmer's End has similar problems as well. So let's have another couple of buses. So they're already we're still awful. What do I want to look at? Oh yes, this. So Elmer's End can grow. Elmer's End actually is able to grow quite effectively now. Hermione as well. Let's have a look at that. So where's the depot here? There, the depot's up there. So we can need those to go around the other end before we clone and then start a vehicle. Let's let those get a bit of a move on then. Down, you make sure make the timetable actually official as well. So there we go. These might end up running slightly late because there's not really that much slack in the timetable, but let's see how they go. These as well need their timetable sorted out. So that's going to be 15 days. Ah, these have terminal road stops. These actually can be set to auto space because they actually can wait in the road stops for without blocking the way. So that's fairly good. So there we go. And then timetable on these. Let's change the time there, change the time there, change the time there. Good. Right. Okay, so they're going there. And yes, because the 4 patrols you see they've all bunched up almost immediately without even use for that. So might do is put a little bit of slack into their timetable. Then give them then try to space them out a bit. That might work. There we go. So we have one set of passenger network working here. There we go. So this is good. So the trams will keep the ratings up on the actual stations by making sure passengers get picked up. Our mail is a problem. So we now need to think about mail services in the towns. So will we be able to get away with it is the question. So mail services, let's think about this. So this except for mail. So no, Fort Bay don't like it. So I think we may just have to leave this alone and hope that the fact we have lots of stations transferring cargo will make these local authorities happy with us. So that's that done. There we go. So I might now think about this. So Chrome City, wow, why is Chrome City so busy? 56 passengers, car was big, 56 passengers, clam there. This is busy just because these are hopelessly behind. Really, these A1s, they're making money. They're just too small. So I think it may be time to do some upgrading. Let's do that. Let's think about that. So we got anything interesting here. So I've got fourth rail. I've got AC overhead. It's not really much I can do with those. So let us think about how we upgrade this. So RE61 revisited. That can be nicely upgraded with maybe. Yeah, I'm going to stay with this sort of central thing. So I think some billboards. Those look okay. This I might not be able to do anything with it because I think it doesn't let you do anything if there's a train there. Yes. So we'll have to wait for that train to finish loading. Should hasten it on its way? It's going to disrupt the timetable, but it doesn't matter too much at the moment. There we go. So have some shelters, have some ramps. Okay, so what length we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're aiming at kind of length 4 for this. So we can get to a point where we can put some length 4 trains into here. That's going to be an issue with Carbis Bay, which won't take the length 4 trains yet. But what I can do here is just move this around a bit. So this is going to come up to here now. Yes, I know you're lost. I know there's no route there. There will be a route there in the moment. In a moment, not in the moment. That's a route in the moment is an entirely different affair. That's clearly going to be something very modish, fashionable, the latest sounds and music. Oh, don't get distracted with this. Right? Okay. Let's bring this back into focus. Let's do it. So this little station here. So this has this kind of central thing, doesn't it? Let's do that. Let's use that. So let's pop some signs there. Let's do some extension here. So we're targeting on length 4. So that can include the ramps. I think that. So we include the station ramps. That actually works quite nicely. That can have the inner ramp there. Now we also need the outers. So you can find the outer ramp there. That can go there. That can go there. That can go. No. Be accurate with your clicking. So there's a platform with benches. You put one of those in there. And then put a ramp in there. And then put a ramp in there. And same story here. Let's extend that. Platform with benches. Let's have one of these shelters. Some tubes. No, I prefer that shelter. Let's keep the shelters consistent. Okay. Chrome City has been upgraded to length 4. Now, Gainsborough has a similar thing, so let's just do the ramps first. So Ah, yes, we have a signal there as well, which is potentially going to be a problem. But let's see. So remove this. Yeah, remove the signal. It's fine. Remove the signal there. Don't worry too much about the bypass tracks. Those are all good. So there we go. So go there, and I think that's long enough. No, oop. There we go. Yes, that's long enough. Ooh, Frisco Bay Freighter. That would be fun. No, no ships for us. Let's now go and let's put some more shelters in there. That looks nice. Shelters, a couple of benches, and that can go there. Excellent. Right. Okay. So we now have that Gainsborough nicely extended. The last one is Carbis Bay. Oh, Carbis Bay is really long because, of course, we have express services which stop there. So this is good. So these rocket now. This is going to be so rocket. Let's build something else. So this is still going to need to be a suburban service. So suburban tanks, but I think we can upgrade a bit. So tank the H class. I'm going to go with the GWR one actually. I think the prairie tank will be good. That can go there. That can have. Oh, though. Okay, so we got the new passenger carriages. Those look good. So we'll build these out. Oh, 4.2. That's a bit long, I think. So I think most of my stations will take trains. It's only this one up here which doesn't. So I think let's extend that even further. Let's do that. Let's pop that out. Let's put some planters on there. No, it's gone entirely wrong. There we go. Let's get this accurate. Let's build the station we want to build. There we go. 4.2. So now going to share it all with rockets. So there we go. These. So where's my rockets? This is the radical radial line, isn't it? So let's redrag those in. So that now goes in there. Excellent. Now, an interesting thing here, which is I need to clone those. Then need to send these to the depot. What I also need to do, is not close every single window. I don't even know where I built that. That's a problem. Where did I build that? Where were these built? So this is heading in my back page. Where is it? Oh, I did build it there. Built it in roughly the right place. That's not too bad. So the only issue they have here is that these actually need to be able to get round there. So this is going to be problematic. Let's just send it down to Chrome City Central. There we go. So no. So I'm going to just clear the times from this. The reason I'm clearing the times is I want to refill this because this is going to be quite significantly different in speed to the existing rockets. So I need to kind of clear that. Get a control click on autofill. Should keep the waiting times. Though I don't let that try to keep waiting times. That feels a bit unfortunate. So there we go. So I'm going to get rid of my rockets now. There we go. Repainted those just before they sold them. Yeah, so get rid of all the rockets. These are now going to be these sort of suburban tanks. Ooh, a star class now. Building a sort of super express. We're starting to get the expresses. Do we want to? I think we. Yes, let's do that. And I think this is just going to be. This one has the spinners. Yes, I'm going to just replace the spinners. I think. It's not even express, which is these spinners. If I just replace these, and I want to make sure wagon removal is off. Those. So let's do those. Let's do those. These might get a bit overlong. So, but I want to see. So this is the spinner, which is supposed to be 90. The GWS Star class, which is a lot. Big upgrade. This enormous upgrade, in fact. So They already started replacing the wagon. So what's the length of this? Let's see that this actually fits in its stations. That might be a bit of a problem if it doesn't. If it's there, it's fine. Yeah, I think these look okay. I think because of the tractive effort of the spinners was so limited, we didn't really build anything over the top. Gate stock, it's a little bit too much for us. We're feeling a little bit overburdened now. This is the Stonehaven Express, so yeah, so these fit nicely. Now let's have a look at this. So these fill up quite a lot. These are absolutely full of passengers already. So they probably want to start some of these in, make sure they're actually moving in progress, doing stuff. There. And this looks like we'll actually make some money as well. So there we go. I mean, it might take a little while to actually realise that actual income because the passengers here have been waiting on the platform for a long time. So, but there you go. So this is starting to work out. The express has had to stop. There we go. So there's the star class now. So that's going to be waiting for these little suburban tanks to get out of the way. But this is quite good. That's heading now for collection. This is just going to be a disaster. No. Oh yes, it is going to be a disaster because this actually needs to go back to Carbis Bay. Well, it's fine. It'll get all weird on the timetable, but probably should have some turning loops and things for when this goes wrong. Well, it's too late for that. Yes, too late there, but we can put that turning loop in there. That at least means that when that happens in future, it's not a problem. It just slows down things a little bit. This 180 passengers, yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad yet. So there we go. So that's, look how that's got on with the timetable. So, ooh, okay. So these look fairly well timetabled. So I'm going to give them a little bit of slack. Again, just not a huge amount needed, but just kind of enough to feel that it can catch up its time at each station. So that's going to be 11. Just one last one which needs to be filled. Let's set this going. Then let's do a clone of it as well. I feel we probably need 4 of those on here. There we go. Looking at Reddit still has horse-drawn bus lines, but I don't think I'll mess with that until we get actual better buses. I think that's fine. They don't make much profit. They cost us a lot to run because they're quite old, but no, I will live with those. They're not going to fuss myself about them. These now, does this have all of its timetable? Yes, this is 19 days, so I'm going to up that to 20 days. Then I'm going to start that, and then I'm just going to control click on start date. There we go. That's all good. That can now run. That can find its sort of balance. Oh, there's still a rocket lurking about. Let's get rid of that. So that's sort of built that up to capacity. Then that's good. Let's have a look at our new line as well. How's that doing? Oh wow, that's all very busy. So we clearly need more trains than we have on here, but that's very good. That's exactly how we want that to go. Oh no, it's because they're all bunched up. That is going to be timetabling problem. That's running late. Yes, the first vehicle is running early, the others are running late, and that causes all sorts of problems. So, but it will resolve itself because what will happen is the vehicle that's running late or running early will get to the terminal station. Oh, that's running late as well. Now, let's let those sort themselves out. They will sort themselves out over time. And that, I think, is a good place to leave things with minor timetabling disaster. But this will work itself out. It doesn't matter too much. But certainly the vehicle at the front is probably, they're sort of running late. Oh, they'll catch up. They'll get there eventually. And that, I think, is a good place, as I said, to leave it. So I shall see you in a future video.